Game 6 of the IHSAA Western Finals Championship. We are here for Game 6. It's the Plainfield Quakers taking on the Avon Orioles. Who's going to win Game 6 here in Avon? Welcome to Avon Orioles Center, the home of the Orioles. Game 6 of the NBA IHSA Western Conference Finals. Man, what a game we had two nights ago. There he is, Zach Roden. Went off a couple nights ago against the Quakers. And now, Game 6 from Plainfield about to get underway. And we are underway. Zach Roden starting the game off with it for the Orioles. And who just shot that? Zach Roden, second game in a row that he starts the ball out. Starts the game out with a score. Stead is out there with Swafford. There's Ellis, Hummel, and Reipinger. Offensive 3-second violation, and Avon will take over. What was that 3-second violation called for? I don't know. Billy out with it. And it's stolen by Isaac Stead. Back to Reipinger. Back to Ellis. And it's stolen. Nope, not stolen. Back to Reipinger. Back to Swafford. Back to Stead. Isaac Stead for 2. We are tied. The Orioles and the Quakers are tied. Gill. Shot is good. Can Avon force Game 7 in Plainfield? Hummel. Back to Ellis. Back to Hummel. Back to Ellis. Back to Swafford. Chase Swafford for 3. Swafford, outstanding tonight. Outstanding play. Roden with it. Reipinger there to Foley. Nate Foley for 3. And the Orioles retake the lead. It looks like that's about to be another close game. Reipinger for 2. And we're tied at 7. Reipinger spent time in Monrovia. And Monrovia is on to the finals. Foley there. Ethan Ellis with the dunk. Ellis with the dunk. Reipinger there. Shot is good, and we're tied at 9. Ethan Ellis to Zach Roden. Eli Ellis covering Roden. Back to Foley. Gill. Shot blocked by Stead. Reipinger. Back to Ellis. Eli Ellis. Shot no good. It is rebounded by Foley. Hummel. Was that Roden again? Zach Roden for 3 for the Orioles. Looks like that Roden is going off. And this Oriole team is going off. The Orioles don't want to lose. And the Orioles off to a fast start in Plainfield. At home. And the fans are on their feet. Another great start. Irwin with it. Back to Gill. To Ellis. Gill. Buzzer beater. It's 17-9 at the end of the first quarter. Avon leads it 17-9 at the end of 1. Zach Roden going off again. Back-to-back games that he's going off for the Orioles. Man, what a game we are seeing. We're back to the second quarter. Plainfield slow start as Avon is trying to force a Game 7. Reibinger to Ellis. Back to Swaff. Back to Reibinger. Henry Reibinger. Shot is good, and Plainfield scores. Plainfield, however, is still down 6 points. Ellis is down there with Hummel. Reibinger is dead, and Swaffer as well. Dockery there, getting covered. But Dockery in for 2. 8-point lead. Man, the Orioles still leading big time. 8-point lead, Reibinger to Ellis. Back to Swafford. To Hummel. Hummel with the dunk. There's a Quaker dunk. And here's Zach Roden now. Garrett Irwin for 3. Swafford, quick pass. Back to Hummel. Hummel, back-to-back dunks. But still down 22-15. 7-point game. It's a 7-point lead for the Orioles. And the Quakers are not doing well. Back-to-back games. And Dockery for 2. And the Orioles the Orioles are dominating the Quakers. Said to Reibinger. Reibinger for 2. Back down to a 7-point game. The one good thing is that Plainfield is keeping it within reach. Dockery, however, makes it a 10-point game. Oh, it's a double-digit lead. 27-17 Oriole lead. Reibinger back to Swafford. Swafford for 3. Chase Swafford makes it 27-20. And the Avon Orioles trying to force. And how about that block? Eli Ellis for 3. And Plainfield is closing in. After a fast start by Avon this quarter. Plainfield there. What was that? Looked like that the rest were blind. Avon was able to score, but looked like that the ball bounced off the ground outside. Out of bounds, and then bounced back into Irwin. And I think it was Dockery that got the 2. Instead, shot is blocked by Garrett Irwin. Irwin with the block. Newell with the dunk. And the Orioles are pulling away. Avon pulling away. Reibinger there. Sabank covering him. 6-point lead for Avon. Here's Roden. Roden for 3. Zach Roden for 3 again. Zach Roden is going off tonight. To Swaff. Swafford for 2. 7-point game from Avon. Roden. Oh my goodness gracious. Almost made the half-court shot.
The visiting team, 27.
Wow. Welcome back to the Avon Orioles Center. It's a 7-point lead for the Orioles. Avon trying to force Game 7. Stead, there. Back to Ellis. Back to Stead. Stead. Shot is good right off the bat. Great game. It's now a 5-point advantage for Avon. 34-29. Gilliott with the ball. Gill for 3. And that shot is good. Here's the pass. Back to Stead. Back to Ellis. To Swafford. Swafford in for 2. 6-point game. Gill there. Stead. There. Trying to knock the ball loose, but he can't. Gill to Ellis. Ethan Ellis for 2. What a game. Stead to Swaff. Swafford for 2. Plainfield racking up the points, but still an Avon Oriole lead. Stead there. Knocking the ball loose. Stolen by Plainfield. Ellis in for 2. 4-point game. Plainfield coming back. Gilliott with the ball. Here's Stead. Again. Almost sealing it. And Gill again for 3. 42-35. Michael Hummel for 3. And that is what the Quakers needed. Timeout Orioles. Avon through all 2 quarters so far into the third. Avon has had the lead, but now the Quakers are on a roll. Already a few steals this quarter, and here we go. Nick Green is coming in. Kyle Perry is coming in. Jacob Chalet is coming in. And it looks like that Henry Reipinger is staying in. Which means it's just Chalet, Perry, and Nick Green coming into the game for the Quakers. Nick Green leading the field goal percentage in the playoffs. And Dockery and Brady Sabank is there as well. Great game ahead. Ryback to Gilliott. Landon Gilliott going off this quarter. Dockery with it. Shot. And it is dunked. It's a huge dunk on Henry Reipinger. Chalet to Reipinger. Back to Hummel. Back to Chalet. Back to Green. Nick Green for 3. It's a 3-point game in Avon. Dockery has it. Max Clark. Merrick Roebuck. Gill getting covered by Chalet. Here's Green. And the block by Chalet. But Avon will get the ball back. What a block by Jacob Chalet as Max Clark tried it for 2. Hunter Newell is into the game. You know who's not in the game right now? None other than Roden isn't in the game. Dockery there. Max Clark for 3. 6-point game. And the Orioles drastically needed that. Chalet. Back to Perry. Back to Chalet. Chalet to Reipinger. Reipinger shot good. 4-point game. Dockery with the ball. Hummel there, trying to knock the ball loose, but he can't. And Dockery for 3. Perry to Hummel. Back to Reipinger, back to Green. Thunder for 3. Back down to a 4-point game. Here's Gilliott. Ball knocked loose. Back to Green. 2-point game. Plainfield real drastically needed that. Here's the shot. No good. 2-point game. Avon leads by 2. 50-48. And the Quakers are on a roll. The Orioles have had the lead through the first 3 quarters, but I don't think it will last. Unless they can find a way to shoot threes. The Quakers are going to win, but I don't know yet. Still a great chance. Roden with the ball. Back to Savants. Savants. Shot is no good. Perry to Green. Back to Hummel. Stolen by Luke Dockery. Zach Roden for 2. And Roden putting the game back, I think, to a 4-point game, yeah. Hummel for 3. It's a 1-point game in Avon. Michael Hummel for 3. Roden there with the ball. Here's Chalet. Back to Dockery. Hummel there. Knocking the ball loose for the lead. Chalet and Plainfield to the lead. Exactly what the Quakers needed. Saban. And the pass is deflected. Green with the dunk. And Avon is falling apart in the 4th quarter. Great second half for the Quakers. And Avon has choked. But let's see if they can come back and win. 3-point game. The Quakers have the advantage, though. 1:58 left in the game. Ava Utterback. We heard her say, come on, guys. We need to come back and win. We need to get more threes. Roden with it. Dockery there. Roebuck with the dunk. 1-point game. And it looks like that Utterback's talk was good. Perry for 2. Avon drastically needs a 3 to tie it up. Roden with the ball. Chalet covering. Roebuck for 2 again. It's back to a 1-point lead. Perry to Green. Back to Hummel. Hummel for 2. Avon, to win this game, they need to shoot a lot more threes. But right now, I don't think they can right now. Roden and Merrick Roebuck is on fire in the 4th quarter. Roebuck trying his best. Right now, Green for 2. I don't know, like, if Avon, like, is really learning what, really is hearing what Utterback said. Now they do. Savants for 3, and we're tied. Brady Savants for 3. Chalet to Reipinger. Back to Green. Green with the dunk. Avon needs a 3 to take the lead. Roden with it. Chalet there. Roden. Savants for 3. And Avon is back up front. Chalet. Quick pass back to Green. To Perry. Perry's shot is blocked by Sabank. Zach Roden. Merrick Roebuck. Shots blocked. Orioles retain possession. 43 seconds left. And the Orioles trying to win it here. Gilliott into the game. And that is bad news for Plainfield. Gill went off in the 3rd quarter. Roden with the ball. Is he going to shoot a 3? No, he's not. Roebuck. Shot is good from Roebuck. It's a 3-point game. Plainfield needs a 3-pointer. Here's Green again. Out of bounds, though. He walks right out of bounds. Timeout, Avon. Man, this is not what Plainfield needed to see. And it looks like they may be going back to Plainfield for Game 7. The Orioles about to have maybe a 2-game winning streak. Are you kidding me? 3-point lead. 29.9 left in the game. Dude, what a game. And it looks like that Kyle Perry's out of it. It's out of the game as Noah Smith is into the game for the Quakers. Man, oh man, the Quakers trying their best right now to advance. But right now they are having their work cut out for them. As the Orioles have the advantage by 3. Roden with it. Roden. Ball knocked loose. But Gill recovers. And Roden with it. Robach with another dunk. And with 11 seconds left in the game, the Quakers down 5. This is not what Plainfield wanted to see. And it looks like that for the second night in a row. Chalet for 3 though. No good. And the Orioles are going to force a Game 7. Avon wins again. What a game at the Avon Orioles Center. The crowd goes wild. Man, what a game. And once again, it's time for the new player of the game. It's Zach Roden. How? Zach Roden gets New Balance player of the game as the Orioles win 68-63. The Quakers hosting Game 7.